Nefer couldn't understand. Would you want to go to school? He said softly. School's horrible. You sit for hours and hours and just write and write whatever the master tells you. And if you make mistakes, then you must redo the work again and again. All that writing makes my hand and head hurt. Everyone laughed. Things haven't changed since I was at school then, said Setep. Nefer looked as if he might cry. Father put his arm around Nefer. It'll get better, he said kindly. Work hard and your skills will improve. If you need help, come to me. Nefer looked happier. I looked at Great Aunt Aset. She seemed to be sound asleep. Father, I said softly, I can still go with you tomorrow, can't I, to see the temple? I didn't often go out with my father. He'd promised to take me to see the beautiful new temple. I was afraid that because I'd upset Great Aunt Aset, I might have to stay home. Father thought for a moment. Your Great Aunt Aset is right in some ways, he said. You do need to learn how to run a house from your mother. But I don't see why a girl, especially the daughter of a scribe, shouldn't be able to read and write. I grinned at him. Or even, I asked, why a woman shouldn't be Pharaoh of Egypt. Father grinned back. Even that. And like Great Aunt Aset, I hope you know when to be quiet. Setep looked up. Meret, quiet? He teased. No chance. So I ran over to the fish pond and splashed water over him, and he jumped up and splashed water back. And the afternoon ended with all of us rather wet, but much cooler. For the village and the funeral, I was up early the next morning. Mother helped me dress. You'll want to wear your best dress, she said. She helped me paint my eyes and put on my wig and sandals. Father and Setep pretended to be dazzled. You look like the daughter of a king, said Setep. Huh, said Great Aunt Aset. Father, Setep, and I walked through the busy city streets. It was even busier at the river. There was a man who had a monkey that did tricks, and a girl acrobat twisting her arms and legs into strange shapes. I wanted to watch, but Father called for our barge. He was in a hurry to get over the river. Behind us, the dusty city slipped away. When I turned around, I could see where we were going. There was no city on the Nile's western bank, just bright green fields at the river's edge, then brown, dry desert and bare hills. In those bare hills, I knew, were the tombs of kings, queens, and nobles, and Hatshepsut's temple.
We are going to pause here, and we will continue the rest of the story tomorrow. On the next slide, I want you to write your comments on how you feel about what is going on in the story so far.